200.
Can you tell me, is there an attachment to this doll? What's your name? I heard something about an asshole. I think.
Back from the dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the countdown has just begun. Are you ready? Let's go, 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 go.
Now we're back from the dead. We're back from the dead.
Good evening all. I hope you're all having a good night and had a good day. Earlier on today, I'm filming this on Sunday night. Earlier on Sunday night I was shooting a video and something flew past me which I thought was a fly, until I listened back and heard this impact. There was nobody else in the house at the time. There's been a lot of sharp eyes on some of my videos, especially my spirit box sessions. People pick up stuff that I actually miss. There's been a lot of sharp eyes on some of my videos, especially my spirit box sessions. People pick up stuff that I actually miss. People pick up stuff that I actually miss. Cannot think of a logical explanation, but I thought tonight would be a good night to do a few experiments here. Do a few EVP sessions, use a few bits and pieces of equipment, and see if we can come up with anything tonight here at my house. So let's get started, folks. I have a couple of ancient recorders here, except this one. This one is a more modern recorder. All these, you may have seen this one before. It's a VN 731 PC that a lot of paranormal investigators use on a low bit rate. This is a Panasonic. This is a Panasonic RR QR150. If I said this was a Panasonic, I apologise. It's an Olympus VN 731 PC. Here is a little Sony ICD 8100. Another very low bitrate recorder. We have another Olympus LS P1, and of course we have the Tascam DR05. Up here, just sitting getting ready, we have a parabolic mic, and I thought we could use this tonight just to call out and see if we can get any responses here. Excuse the mess, but I just laid out all this equipment ready for use. Over here we have a little music box. It's a good thing to have a music box in your equipment case, because music boxes are timeless, you know. There used to be soap in there, but there's a winder there. We got the Roberts radio, hacked radio, that DNA Paranormal use. I've got a text in here, PL360, which is actually a manual sweep radio, and we got my favourite is the PL660 from Texcan as well. Over here we have, in the case, we have the SP11 here, so maybe we'll use that tonight, I don't know. Here we have a ultraviolet torch light you actually see up here, and you may hear a clicking noise. It is a daylight bulb for people that suffer from SAD, but it's got an ultraviolet in it as well, so you can see that some things are like that green is lighting up pretty good. Over here we have the millimeter, the ordinary millimeters sitting there, and we have a REM pod over here, and we have the K2 going over here. Oh yes, and over here for the last hour I've had these two EM pumps going, and to prove that they are working, that is the energy that's pumping off that. So there's a pretty good amount of energy coming off that. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start rigging up the microphones and the headphones and getting things started. So maybe we get something tonight, maybe we won't, I don't know. So I wasn't really in the mood for doing this tonight, but I thought it was a great opportunity after the capture I got earlier on. Whether it was paranormal or not, I don't know, but it was pretty strange to say the least, you know. So let's get going, folks. Somebody asked me about my audio setup for spirit boxes, which I use for EBP as well. I got this on eBay. It is a twin. It's a twin microphone, twin clip-on microphone. What I do here is I clip one of these to my clothes. I can remove the clip and this other one and put that inside my headphones, and then connect the camera, or to connect the microphone directly to the camera. The headphones is not connected to the camera, it is connected to the spirit box. So when you have one of these microphones inside your headphones, it is picking up what is picked up on the headphones. So it's quite simple, but I think it's very, very effective. Right, I am now going to connect up the parabolic mic to the camera. Here we go. I do not want to be touching this at all because it's very, very sensitive. You can actually hear the clock on the mantelpiece, and normally you wouldn't hear anything at all. Is there any spirits in this house tonight that wishes to speak to me? You can speak into that funny looking dish thing that's on the sofa here, and we can hear you. That was me, my chair, sorry. Nothing here will do you any harm. We just want to communicate. We want to hear, and we want to hear if you have a message. The K2 has just gone off, and I do not want to turn the camera. I'm sorry. I've just had a spike on the K2. Is that you affecting the K2 meter, the meter that's on the mantelpiece? Can you affect the lights on the back wall here? Are you responsible for the object that was thrown earlier on tonight? Sorry, that was me scratching my head. Can you knock? Can you give me a knock? Can you do 2 knocks if you were here tonight? K2 is just after going off again. What I have to do, folks, is I have to I'm gonna put the K2 meter on that table so we can see it. That was me. Right, I'm back at the K2 meter on the table. I'm going to try and zoom in on this now. Right, we can see a green light. Can you affect that K2 meter again, if that was you? Sorry for the shouting, folks. Was that you that done it twice already? Can you go over and do it again? That was me scratching my head, sorry. This microphone is so sensitive. Can you speak into this microphone? Can you tell us your name? Right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the music box, see if we get any reactions to that. I'm going to play some music. If you can hear the music, can you tap for me? Can you tap on something that you can hear the music? That isn't going for too long. Okay. Doesn't play for very long, does it? Okay. Can you light up the lights for us? Can you light up the device in the middle of the table for us? If you can hear that music, if you like it. That is it. It's a final chance. Can you speak into the microphone here on the couch for us? The one with the big dish on it. Can you speak to us? I don't know what that was. There's been orbs of energy around here. Can you manifest a orb of energy for us and let us see that you're here? Or affect those lights in the back wall here, the red lights. Your final chance to speak. Can you speak to us? Okay, we're going to go on to something else, folks. Folks, we're going to do an FM scan on the Texan PL660 and see what we come up with. I've had a few successful spirit box sessions here in the house with this radio, and again I've connected the headphones into the spirit box itself, and you've got a microphone here, another microphone inside the headphones, so you hear the sound directly. So here we go. Is there any spirits here tonight that wishes to speak to us? Come on and speak to us here. Got the K2 here, just keep an eye on that as well. Any spirits here tonight that wish to speak to us? Can you tell us what your name is? Many spirits is here tonight.
Good.
Did someone throw something at me earlier on tonight?
Thank you.
Or was it an orb of energy?
Leader.
Can you show us your present tonight? Did someone say orb? Yes. Can you show your presence by touching this K2 meter, this meter with the green light? Can you touch the meter for us?
As part of the New Haven report.
Can you tell us what colour is the light on this? What colour is the light on this little device here? I think I heard green. What colour is the light?
Yeah, that's right. Is that
What colour is the light?
entering double line? Anger. His
Anger. Could be radio. Can you confirm communication by telling me what colour clothes I'm wearing tonight? What colour?
He's very still
What colour is my clothes? What colour is my top here?
Again, my dad. They
Can you tell me what is the name of this doll? You said it before. Tell us the name of the doll. I think I heard the name. Does anybody else want to say the name of the doll? Nice and clear. Can you tell me, is there an attachment to this doll? Death? I don't know. Is there an attachment to the doll? What is the name of the person attached to this doll? I think I heard it. Can you confirm communication again by telling me what colour dress that the doll is wearing? It's not red.
There's all the
What colour? I think you heard it. What colour? What colour is the dress? It's not red.
what do you mean?
Somebody keeps saying red. It's not red.
Find out. We'll be for just a lot of people.
Do you like the candles on the table?
Very cut stuff.
Right, I'm going to close this session for now. Is there any message you want to tell us before I close the session?
It's 100.
Thought I heard the word bitch. When I asked the question about the doll's name, if it came up at Molly, it's dead on. I didn't want to mention the name before because spirits have a habit of copying what you say. If there's spirits talking with us right now, can you say the word spirits? Can you say spirits? Can you say spirits?
She's like, fine.
I'm going to close the session. I want to say goodbye. Can you say goodbye back to me? Okay. I hope we got something on that. If you hear anything, if you heard anything in that spirit box session that I may have missed, I don't often put in all the words. I only put in the words that I am 100% sure that I heard. I don't want to put words into people's mouths. But if you've heard anything, timestamp it and put it in the comments down below. We may have got stuff, we may not have tonight, but we'll see. The exciting part about this is reviewing all the footage when all this is done, and that's where I discover an awful lot. I sometimes hear things in real time, but I still miss. Right now we're going to do a spirit or an EVP session with this Olympus, and it's the VN 331 PC. Sorry, I don't know it off by hand. You'll see an awful lot of paranormal big channels using this recorder on a low bit rate, which is where a lot of paranormal groups actually use. I don't 100% trust the low bit rate, but I'm willing to experiment, and that is why I'm going to ask questions, not only on this, but this modern Olympus as well. So when I do a spirit box session, I'm going to be using 2 recorders rather than 1. And if I pick up anything on this, when you're recording a low bit rate, if there's a slight noise, there's a possibility that that noise can be distorted, and mistakes can be made. That sound could sound like an EVP, which it may or may not be. If we pick up something on that, we go to exactly the same spot on a high powered recorder, and we can prove it or debunk it. So that's why I'm using 2 tonight. Right, I have put the 2 recorders right on the table here, and the 2 of them are on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the 2 of them at exactly the same time when I start the session. So, and the reason why I put it on a surface on the table, I don't. People hold the EVP recorder in their hand. Now, EVP recorders can be very, very sensitive. So if you move your fingers or you rustle clothes or anything like that, that can be picked up on the recorder. You're better off putting these on a surface and doing your EVP sessions that way. So that's why I'm putting these on the table right now. Right. EVP session 1. Is there anyone here that wishes to speak to us? Can you tell us your name, please? Can you tell me how many spirits are here? Can you see me right now? Okay, I'm going to play this back. Right, to play it back, you just take your headphones, plug it into your headphone socket. Very, very low mic or low light here. Plug it into your socket, the same as the setup for the spirit box. And I will hear the playback on this. It goes into the microphone and you hear it directly. There's no such thing as doing this. If you're outside doing an investigation outside or in a slightly noisy environment, you've got that noise between the recorder and the video camera. When you have it in there, you cut out that excess noise. So let's play it back, folks. EVP session 1. Is there anyone here that wishes to speak to us? Can you tell us your name, please? Can you tell me how many spirits are here? Can you see me right now? Okay, I'm going to play this back. That was playing at a slightly faster speed than normal. That's why you could hear my voice speeding up on it. It's a little bit dark to be messing around with settings. But we'll plug in the other recorder, which recorded exactly the same, and see if we got that. And you'll notice the difference in the quality, like. EVP session 1. Is there anyone here that wishes to speak to us? Can you tell us your name, please? Can you tell me how many spirits are here? Can you see me right now? Okay, I'm going to play this back. Notice the difference in quality there, like. You know, I don't mind messing around with experimental recordings to see what works best. But I will back it up with good quality audio as well. So what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to do a manual sweep with this Tesco radio, which there's no modifications except I put a handle on it. It scans the whole radio on half a sweep. And you know, there's the cheapest spirit box you can get. I got this one in Tesco's. They were £20. They went down to £10. I went in with my £20. I came out with 2 of them. So I have a backup one of these. The reason why I'm going to do one of these tonight is because I was in the abandoned house in Greencastle. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link down below. And it's the first time I done an investigation with different pieces of equipment rather than just spirit box sessions. So I was trying something different. It didn't go very well for me, but I got a lot of views. The problem was, when I used this, I didn't realize I got responses, and after a couple of minutes of doing a session with this, I got fed up and I says, I'm going to change boxes, folks. And when I looked back on the footage, I should have kept going with this, because it was actually getting responses. So we're going to try this one again tonight and see what we get. You hold it like this, and you just scan your stations like that. Now there's a bit of an art to it. You know, you just have to find a happy medium, not too fast, not too slow, and just scan it across like that. So we're going to give this one a go tonight, folks. Right, we're ready. Is there any spirits here tonight that wishes to speak to us? Speak into the box right now. Be free to tell us your name.
No.
How many spirits are here tonight? How many spirits is here tonight?
You know.
Can you tell us your name?
Yeah.
Gonna put up the area a little bit. Right. Can you tell us your name? Can you tell us? Can you see me right now? Sorry about the car outside, folks. The pink doll is beside me. What's the doll's name? Tell me, do you like the candles I have on the table here for you tonight? Can you tell me, can you confirm communication by telling me what colour top I'm wearing? It's worth a try, folks. I don't know if I got anything, but it was worth a try anyway. So that's the manual sweep box. It's still a pretty effective tool in doing spurt box sessions. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to scan on the FM sweep with the PSP 11 on magnitude mode, and if you have a PSP 11 you'll find magnitude mode on Unicorn 3 Magical World, her channel. She actually discovered that mode for PSP 11, and it actually quietens down the static, so it's pretty good actually. It actually turned this box into a usable box again, because it was really bad, really noisy. I know it's very difficult to see, but the K2 green light is here. The reason why I've got more lights is actually I found the power cord for the big laser grid, so it's designed to light up a house, you know. So we're going to start this. Actually, I can't remember if this is the FM or AM scan, but it is scanning there, folks. Is there anyone here who wishes to speak to us? What's your name? I just turned down the scan a little bit, folks. It's at 150. Tell us your name. Can you tell us your name?
Cargo.
Can you tell me what my name is? Do you like the lights in the room?
Part of the island.
I don't know what that was. What colour are the lights in the room? What colour is the lights in the room?
Isolation.
There's a doll in the corner of the room with a pink dress. Can you tell me the name of the doll?
Correct.
What's the name of the doll?
Sorry, go.
I heard something about a doll.
Oh, actually.
What's the doll's name? Can you affect the device that is over here where I'm pointing to? Can you come and touch it? I heard something about an asshole, I think. If there's spirits communicating with me, can you say spirits for me? Say spirits for me. Can you say spirits for me, please? Can you affect the lights in the room?
I'm done. God.
Is there spirits? How many spirits is here tonight?
Through the pole. Tree.
Can you confirm communication, please, by telling me what colour jumper I'm wearing? What colour is my jumper?
Deal for it.
Can you affect those candles on the table? Can you make them flicker for me?
Arrow back. I
I'm going to finish this session. Is there anything you want to say?
on phone.
I'm going to say goodbye. Can you say goodbye back to me?
What's on?
I'm going to say goodbye. Okay, that's it. Don't know if I got anything there, folks. I won't know until I play it all back, but we may or may not have got anything there. It's worth a try. Right, I'm going to do another EVP session. I'm going to use the Sony this time. It's a pretty old recorder as well. And I actually think I've got an EVP on this. I will play this in another video. I'm going to do an EVP session with this, but I'm also going to I'm going to back it up with this. So let's see if we can get anything here, folks. EVP session 2. How many people is in this room? How many spirits? Can you tell us what your name is? What's the name of that pink doll on the table? Was it you that threw something at me earlier on tonight? I'm going to play this back. EVP session 2. How many people is in this room? How many spirits?
what your name is? What's the name of that pink doll on the table? Was it you that threw something at me earlier on tonight? I'm going to play this back.
There always seems to be little tones in the background of this, but we would say I don't think there was anything on that, but I will play it back on the computer and see, and I will play it in another video. I'll play back what I captured on this. We're going to play it on this other one just to see, because when you are experimenting with low bit rate, it's good to back it up with good quality recordings as well. So here is the better quality recording here. EVP session 2. How many people is in this room? How many spirits? Can you tell us what your name is? Thought I heard something there. What's the name of that pink doll on the table? Was it you that threw something at me earlier on tonight? I'm going to play this back. I want to play this back again. I thought I heard something, so. EVP session 2. How many people is in this room? How many spirits? Can you tell us what your name is? What's the name of that pink doll on the table? that you that threw something at me earlier on tonight? I'm going to play this back. No, I don't think it got anything, but it was worth a try. And if anything, it's a bit of practice for paranormal investigating. I'm new to this. I'm only practically at this a couple of months, but I have been buying equipment since last March, and I have an awful lot of equipment, and it's not being used to its full capacity, you know. So it is, even if we don't get anything tonight, you know, it's a good exercise, you know. Folks, I never showed you this box here. It's one of my least favorite boxes. It started its life off as a very cheap speaker, but it's heavily modified. I haven't used it very much in investigations. I don't like the reverb function in it, but when I just turned this on off camera, I actually got a response on it, so I'm going to let this run and see what we may or may not pick up. Every so often you'll see me pressing this button here. The reason for that is it is not a great hack. When it scans through all the frequencies, the scan stops and I have to press it again. But I did get a little response there off camera, so we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to plug my headphones into this socket here. It still plays out through the speaker, but I might be able to hear easier in real time. Right, here we go.
If I remember, you've been on quite a few.
It's a
So that, my point, isn't
You will pick up a lot of radio here. Can you say hello to me again?
I'll come back with... Did Jay-Z write the...
Can you tell me how many spirits are here?
Being encouraged.
Say the chorus once, Dave.
Can you?
He pointed to technology that
It does a little bit. And David, word Dave as well.
but it does.
How many spirits is here? Can you tell me what name? Tell me the name of the doll here. The doll beside the radio. What's the name of the doll? What's the name of the doll?
Can you knock off?
Can you tell us your name? Can you tell me, is this radio easy to use?
It included some of...
The real world is... Do try.
Do you like the candles on the table?
This is featuring Tim Cap, Aidan Shepherd on keys.
Can you confirm communication by saying spirits? Can you say spirits for me? Who threw something at me tonight?
For the moment, Jason, thank you. World Congress Institute.
Is there anything you want to say before I close this session?
Gabby Logan. Maybe. Of my years with Kenneth. Jeremy Vine, then
Is there something you want to say before I close this?
People understand. Significantly, we're not
Right, I'm going to say goodbye. You say goodbye back to me, please.
So I got a pun in there. Play Newcastle in the... Here's a stat for you.
Right,
Susie Perry now.
goodbye. Goodbye. Say goodbye back, please. That was a little bit too steep hop for my liking, but it is a slow scanning box. But what you're looking for, what you're listening out for, is the low tones behind it. Sometimes you will get radio. Some of these slow scanning boxes, you get more than a couple of words, but that is not what you're looking for, because you could end up. It's very, very easy to get pareidolia involved in it. But if you listen to the low tones behind that, you may get responses. If we don't even get much tonight, we're getting to use a lot of equipment. We're going to do another EVP session, and I've got going to back everything up with this. We got the Panasonic RRQR 150. It is the Panasonic RRDR60's little cousin, which is here. And I have another one here. It's the RR. Yes, it's the step up. That's the RR. That's the RRQR 150, and this is the RRQR 160, which is still in its box. It still has its instructions, and it's an awful lot smaller. It's an awful lot smaller than, you know. But this is the the first one, the 150. This is the 160, but I'm going to be backing it up with the Olympus there. So we'll give this a go, and then we'll end with a spirit box, because it's actually 2:20 in the morning. So as usual, I'm putting them all on the surface here, and I have them on the table in front of me, which is right down there. So we'll do another session, and then we'll finish with a spirit box. So we're going to turn on each recorder. EVP session 3. How many spirits is in the room tonight? The doll on the table with the pink dress, can you tell me what her name is? Can you tell me, do you like the candles on the table that I have out for you tonight? Are you happy? Right, I'm going to play these back. Off. We're going to start with the 150 here.
EVP session 3. How many spirits is in the room tonight? Doll on the table with a pink dress. Can you tell me what her name is? Can you tell me, do you like the candles on the table that I have out for you tonight? Are you happy?
That was a pretty crappy recording. But that's late 90s technology for you. Or mid to late 90s technology. Right, we're going to go a step up. We're going to do the 160.
EVP session 3. How many spirits is in the room tonight? The doll on the table with the pink dress, can you tell me what her name is? Can you tell me, do you like the candles on the table that I have out for you tonight? Are you happy? Right, I'm going to play these back. Oh.
Don't know if there was a low tone in behind there, but we'll review that through the computer, and if anything does come up, I will get back to you on it. We're gonna go for the high quality setting here with the Olympus, and that'll be the EVP session done. We'll just finish off with the Roberts because it is getting late now. EVP session 3. How many spirits is in the room tonight? The doll on the table with the pink dress, can you tell me what her name is? Can you tell me, do you like the candles on the table that I have out for you tonight? Are you happy? Right, I'm going to play these back. Off. Right, if anything does surface on that we missed, I will get back to you on that, but I didn't offhand, I didn't see or didn't hear anything that stood out to me, so we will see. I'm just turning these off, right. Folks, we have the Roberts here. I only have a couple of more minutes, so because my card is running, getting full here, so let's get it going. Is there any spirits here tonight that wants to speak to us again?
No.
More people.
Can you tell me what's my name?
I'm in no way. That might.
You can.
Can you confirm communication by telling me what colour jumper I'm wearing here? Take her black.
Dad!
The newest.
Can you tell me if you're happy?
Missed it. Idea how we might have recorded this.
I was fine over in terms of
No.
If you're communicating with me right now, can you say spirits? Say the word spirits.
that could be a fun.
The music helped.
Can you say spirits?
Birthday and suddenly all of stuff. It's big. So for some
Spirits?
cancer. But it doesn't seem. Yep. Fun. Welcome back.
Credit card. She talking.
Wonder what would help.
Spirits, I'm going to have to say goodbye.
So many.
Can you say goodbye back to me? You need to go back to where you came from. Do you understand me?
And commonly used.
Right, I'm going to say goodbye. Goodbye.
Or you could leave.
Right, it's 20 to 3 in the morning. I'm going to finish it up now, folks. It's probably going to be a long video, but I'm going to look forward to going back through the footage and seeing what I get and stuff like that. We'll get out to a location soon. I have been sick. I have problems with my legs and stuff like that, so I haven't been out lately, but we'll get out soon. Hope you enjoyed this video tonight, and I will see you the next time.